and reckless crimes until the entire world burns around them. We are grateful to the elders.
Operation Tube Strike was a success.
Once and for all.
Beautiful. It's always good to see. Nobody died. Nobody's really wounded. We did have our Ranger take 2 damage, but that's going to be like a light wound probably. It wasn't a gunshot or a laser beam or anything. It was just melee damage from a lost.
The aliens sure know how to turn a planet into a Halloween theme park. Zombie swarms.
Yeah. Pray Tell took some damage too, it seems like. Ooh, Saturation Fire is good, but he doesn't have enough AP for that. That can be good. Zero In is also good. We'll probably use that. Wrath is also good. It goes in hand with his Ripjack attack, or Justice. But I think we're gonna go with Zero In. We like to shoot things and blow things up here. Ooh, definitely taking Field Medic. Nice, we'll have a lot of healing ability with that guy. And then Dragonova also gets a rank up. Sending them on the mission was definitely the right call. Target definition is good. Shrapnel is good, but I just don't use the Claymore a whole lot. Squad side is okay too, but it's kind of overrated. Very underwhelming at times, especially when you can see somebody and then you're like, oh cool, I can shoot them all the way across the map, but it's 15% chance to hit. The sergeant rank for these is kind of underwhelming, to be honest though. Target definition is okay. Squad sight just is way too many AP right now. We don't use the Claymore very much. How much does the Claymore do? Does it say? Doesn't. We do have Blood Trail already. And it does get +1 radius. Maybe we will take that and start using it a little more. We'll see how that goes. So we did get Cynthia Grant. It's another engineer for us. We also got Corporal Susan Chung. That's a specialist. Wonderful. Some poetic justice there with the specialist saving the specialist. So we're gonna immediately put our new engineer to work cleaning out some alien machinery, and then we're gonna check this out because it's telling us not only do we have new photos. I love looking through these. Elena got a photo. Pray Tell got a photo. And then we had our photo there, our nice little team op picture.
The new uniform isn't bad considering.
That brings us back to our memorial photo.
That damn sweater.
And we get to view our soldiers. Oh yeah, we get to choose our rank ups on her. That's awesome. We don't have any combat ones yet, so we're gonna make her a combat medic since she's seemed to be trialed by fire there, and her little experience getting tagged up in that battle. 2 days from now we'll find the Templars, and hopefully we can get that completed. Yeah, we still want to go get that supply drop. There's also some intel to check out. We have 3 days remaining on our intel, not intel but supply drop for the month. We want to pick this up.
Just as you are driven to free your people from the perceived oppression of
Advent
the elders.
Project is going to go
The
up
burden
one,
of honor instilled
maybe two
upon
here.
missions my creation drives my service to the gods. Regardless of
Yeah,
their
that one's going to
intentions.
be dangerous.
Aliens
That's
have
going to
just
have
finished a new
the boss
facility
monsters.
tied to the Avatar Project, Commander. If we can make contact with resistance forces in the region, we could move on that facility and set back the
Does it only go up one?
We've just
It'll probably
received
give us
info
another.
that
Yeah, it
Dr.
goes up
Vaughn's
2.
escaped test subjects is guarding a
So we're going to
nearby
have to
Advent facility.
hurry up
Let's be
and
prepared
start
before
knocking
we
that
try to
down.
take it out.
But we
Commander,
did
the
locate the
aliens
Templar
continue to make
location.
progress on the Avatar Project. If we're going to slow them down, we'll need to move
And
fast.
then looks like we got some XP gained by these guys and some cohesion gain.
This is where the Templar faction maintains their headquarters.
They're hanging out in
I'll
Australia.
admit they can be a bit extreme when it comes to
Australia,
psionics, but
mates.
so far they seem loyal to our cause. We can scan at this location to gain additional support from their people.
Wonderful. And that's going to unlock our newest troop.
Understand the value of our cooperation.
And we also meet Geist.
The elders give us nothing more than raw materials for their design. We will take back our power and turn it against them.
Psionic troops with submachine guns.
I'm Geist.
We got some faction orders too.
But I'm sure you already knew that.
It also unlocks some covert actions. So we can get +2 power on the Avenger. That can actually be really good if we're ever strapped for power and need to build something.
For among all others of your kind, you
Oh, that's always good too. Feedback is really good.
have touched their mind.
But now we can look through some items, our missions here to set up. We can get another engineer here. It'd be great if we could get another scientist. Oh, speaking of, this is the mission we got to do right here. All of the other ones, this one needs to be done pretty quickly though.
We have a chance to deal the elders a great
We can also sabotage and reduce the Avatar project. We may try to upgrade here so we can run 2 at once. But we need to get this scientist. So we're gonna send some troops on the mission. And it doesn't really matter what rank they are. So we can actually go ahead and we can send some like low level troops here. Just because we're probably not going to use her much, we're going to send the sharpshooter, Judah Steele. And then let's see what else we have to choose from. We only have 2 rangers on the squad right now, so we're not going to send him in case we need him. We could send our other... We have 2 grenadiers readily available in their high ranking, so we'll send this guy and just so he can go ahead. And one of them can get wounded, but we're not really gonna waste Elerium crystals on that, just because they're both squaddies. So if they do get wounded, it's not that big of a deal, as long as they don't die. But I don't think they'll die on the mission. I've never really had one die. I've just had them get wounded. We could upgrade, but we don't have enough power. Yeah, we really want the scientist. That's gonna help our missions greatly. We gotta view another soldier here. We can change Tracy Jenkins. This one's always different because it's not, the Templars are not like bound into the story like the skirmishers and the Reapers are. So I've gotten men, I've gotten women. It's different from time to time with them. But they do come with Rend. Melee attack with a chance to stun or disorient their target. It cannot miss. It triggers your momentum and generates focus, which is great. That is, you're probably gonna use that the most on Templars. As for Volt, psionic attack that deals low damage but jumps to nearby units at higher focus levels. So that one's really fun too, because you can get in and fight people at close quarters. Focus is good too. It just charges up your focus, which is how you spend your ability attacks with this guy. Oh, parry is so good. Yeah, parry also lets you move, or rend lets you move after you use it, which is great. That's a support action there. Can make people easier to hit. Amplify is also good. You can mark targets with your lens. They take extra damage, but parry is really good. That's usually the first skill I take on them. The great thing about your special troops is you can actually get all of these abilities, like every single one, if you have enough AP. You can make some stellar characters. We can change faces, but we can't see them. But there are different helmets to choose from. You can also do... They don't have to wear the helmets, but they're Templars, so why would you wear anything but? Yeah, you can't go the Reaper option with them, but I think we're just going to keep the helmet they have. And we'll keep them purple. We'll just give them a pattern. Tiger is pretty good. Ooh, yeah, that Muton armor looks really good on them. And they come with a... we're gonna put Muton armor on their weapon too. They get a machine pistol there on their hip. And that machine pistol is actually really fun to use. Okay. So that's some good editing there for them. And that's still going for 7 days. We have another covert action started. Let's see what we have on the scan. We're still getting our supplies. Need 2 more days. Training complete. That is from the Guerrilla Tactics School. No, not that. It's yeah, Guerrilla Tactics. Let's get our rookies trained up. Eventually we'll have no rookies. That's the objective, is to have all the rookies at squatty or better. We're still running low on Rangers. We only have 3. We want to try to get some more of those. Okay, continuing the supplies here. We're going to ignore that and then see what else we have the option of. Let's actually see what the black market is looking like now that we have some intel we can spend on items. Maybe a high level troop is there. Let's see what you got for sale. It looks like the same as before. There is a repeater. Repeaters are amazing, actually. I may buy that. We do have a corporal, but they're a specialist. We can't rush plate armor though. That's what we would really like. We could get some supplies, but we don't need them. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and spend the intel on that repeater. It'll be alright. I really like using that. And then we have somebody we could put that on
The Reapers have
I'm
no
pretty
interest
sure.
in leading the world into a new age. Not under my watch, anyway. The aliens took everything from humanity, and we aim to take it back. It's that simple.
Extended mag and
What
scope.
people choose to do with their lives beyond that point is up to them.
Let's see who can put that on. I think we've already got a weapon upgrade for him. Yeah, he's got a stock. And she's got a scope. And then we gave Preytal something else too. We'll hang on to the repeater for now, because we're going to get some improved shotguns pretty soon. And eventually which, if come to think of it, we may actually have enough alloys now to purchase some weapon upgrades.
Hey, Commander.
Which we do. We could upgrade some of these too. The bullpup. We'll for sure upgrade our shotguns because they're amazing. And we like Prey Towel, so we're going to upgrade his bullpup. Okay, so now that we have upgraded shotguns, we can actually use that repeater.
The food? The warm beds?
Honestly, none of that really bothers me. What I miss the most is my equipment.
Oh, I hadn't thought about that. Advent probably had a pretty nice lab set up for you.
There was certainly no shortage of resources on their side.
Don't worry. I'm sure the commander will find something nice for you.
Okay, so that's we got a repeater and a stock on that shard gun. We're about to start slapping. Our damage is going to be pretty high now that we've got mag weapons, and we're going to try to rush to plasma too. Okay, so what do we got to do now? We need to pass some time. So we'll probably, there's one of our covert options going on. We'll go try to grab these supplies while we're at it. We can never have too many supplies, but we need to hit that black site pretty soon, which is probably what we'll end up doing in the next stream, just because our troops are a little wounded. We can't really send the A-team out to that just yet, and I want to have the full squad size for that. Plated armor is what we probably need to search next. Yeah, I would like to have some armor for that mission too. So we'll go ahead and start that research, and then we'll actually go to guerrilla tactics, because now that I think of it, we can probably purchase, yikes, we can probably purchase, nope, we don't have a captain yet. So we need to get squad size up. I have actually taken the first black site before with only 4 troops that were like barely to sergeant rank, but that was on the easy mode, and the avatar progress is a little high on this one so far. So I don't really want to kill the playthrough just by trying to get overconfident with a black site.
With the number of contacts we've established, we're getting requests for support from multiple
Let's check the
sites
time real quick.
Unfortunately,
We started this about 9:30. So we've been up for about 2.5 hours. We could go complete this mission, but with that mission looming over our heads, that seems like a good place to stop for now. We've made some good progress. We do have, we're going to expand the event queue here. So we have a ranger that will finish training in a day. Our alien machinery will also finish in 2. We'll have plated armor in 14 days, and then we'll also complete that mission within 3. So once that new scientist come through, it will be shorter than 14 days for that plated armor. So that will be really good for us there. And then once this machinery gets cleared out of the way, we can start building some power. We may end up making this whole floor just power factories just for the bonuses that they get. But I do like to make these power because they're power coils. So that usually is the best place to put your power facilities, is down here. Let's check our bonds in the training center real quick. If I click him. No, we don't want to train his we want to do it this way. Yeah, that's what we're looking for. So we could actually spend some XCOM points with his AP here and get some other skills, but there's nothing that really stands out just yet. He could get hollow targeting. Shadow Strike can also be good. but we want to see what he gets when he levels up further to like lieutenant, captain, or whatever, because some of these skills can be crazy. You can get like chain shot, which lets you shoot multiple times, all kinds of stuff that's really fun. You can even get like shred abilities, depending on what your RNG rolls are like down there. But we do have a lieutenant here who has some options to choose from, and he's got 9 AP on top of the XCOM AP that he's got. Killzone can be fun. We could try to give him scan protocol as well, which is okay. We could try to go for haywire, but we haven't really ran into the robots just yet. That's going to be a little bit later. So we're going to hold off on purchasing any items for him. Let's see what his abilities are like so far. We may want to look into getting some shred. We could spend 3 of his points. I don't really know how the first reaction shot against you misses. That can be fun. Don't have enough AP for Serial. Serial is really good on Rangers. That's one of the abilities I was speaking of earlier. Serial is good on a lot of people. We may want to look into getting shred for him so we can peel through armor, but I don't think we're just far enough in the campaign yet to start buying those additional abilities just yet. Yeah, we have our covert mission that we're gonna have to go do, so let's just go ahead and send the Avenger down there. We have 2 different ones to choose from, actually. We can do intel or supplies, and could recover item for Renaissance or Resistance Haven. I think we'll probably do the supplies one. It is a moderate mission and it is a hack mission, but that's fine. We'll go ahead and send a squad down there, and we'll mark this as our stopping point for now though.